me play your rest is why you scared of everything. Cause you dodge and deflect, you never stand tall. Big talk online, then you're going fans call. Running from the truth like it's chasing you down. You're the king of the vanish, the ghost of the battleground. You dodge and deflect, yeah, we see what you do. Nintendo drops more nonsense and you swear it's brand new. Every anti-consumer move you claim it's perfectly fine. Tell me, man, why does that hairline run faster than your spine?
Hello everyone, I'm the Angry Vigilante. This is my side channel where I post reaction videos to salty fanboys pulled straight from my live streams on my main channel, The Angry Vigilante Show. On the main channel, I also cover gaming news, rants, and full game reviews. I'll leave a link down below and you're more than welcome to come and subscribe and also hang out with me live every Monday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time.
Let's see here. You see the report, Switch 2 sales down 35% in America, 60% UK, 30% France. Yeah, watch my video, Venom Gamer. If you watch my video, then you know that I already talked about it. But once again, I'm not so sure about the numbers because...
Of course, you're not sure. Now, this troll is legendary, guys. I am not kidding you. By the end of it, he literally starts to think it's actually DBZ Nation as the troll. Now, DBZ Nation told me that it wasn't him. Wink, wink. But he says it's not him. But this troll is legendary. He literally gets player essence almost break, and it is glorious.
Christopher Dring, he stated that he didn't have December's numbers, and we need to wait for Nintendo to actually show off.
Why would he have December's numbers? The article was about November not doing well. You keep saying, oh, wait for the December. He doesn't have December. It doesn't matter.
Their numbers overall. And it's not even down, once again, it's not down compared to anything but the Switch 1 numbers, which came out in 2017.
Because this is the system. The one previous is, would be the Switch 1. It makes sense. If the PS6 comes out, they're going to compare it to the PS5.
Switch 1 sold pretty good. So they're comparing it just to Switch 1. They're not comparing it to like anything else outside of Switch 1.
I don't see why they would. I don't understand why they would.
So overall, the sales were still...
Yeah, I'll turn the volume up.
Fine from what I understand from my sales tracking. And I have it at selling more than the Switch 1 in the first year. So the first...
Okay, but that report wasn't off of the first year. It was off of the month of November.
Calendar year. My tracking has that at around 15.5 to 17 million, somewhere there. That's still more than what the Switch 1 did in the first 10 months. So from March to the end of December, I still have it tracking above.
That's irrelevant. That has nothing to do with what the article was. The article was over November of Black Friday.
The total number of the Switch 1, which the report doesn't say, obviously, because it doesn't have the full numbers. It doesn't have the full details.
It's not about that. It's about Black Friday. It's about the month of November.
So we'll get that in February overall. But yeah, I know that's like the most recent clickbait. That's the most recent. What everyone's saying, oh, look at the numbers are down. Oh.
It's not clickbait. It's actually facts. Straight facts.
And it's an incomplete report. Circana doesn't have the December numbers yet. The more that I research and dig into it, the more it's kind of like, okay, this was done a little bit prematurely. But shout out to...
It was about the Black Friday. It was about the month of November. How premature could it be? December has nothing to do with it.
Christopher Dring, he does a good job outside of the clickbait stuff. He does a pretty good job, you know. But yeah, it's not a complete. Like I said, I covered it, and I do think that it is down compared to Switch 1 in some regions. But obviously,
of course, it's down. It's down for Black Friday, which is more of an American region. It's not a Japanese region.
For the year, it's up compared to some regions as well compared to Switch 1. But once again, who cares? Like, I don't.
Exactly. Who cares? Just be honest.
I don't care if the Switch 2 doesn't sell as good as the Switch 1. That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
As long as it just sells good, you know. Just like the PS5.
And it didn't sell good for Black Friday.
It isn't selling as good as the PS2. The PS3 didn't sell as good as the PS2.
We're not talking about the PS5. We're not talking about the PS4. That's all irrelevant.
The PS4 didn't sell as good as the PS2, you know, so yeah. But we should wait for the actual numbers from Nintendo, and then we can kind of go from there. And we're going to get that next month. But yeah, it's compared to Switch 1. You're just, so yeah, keep that in mind. Let's see here. I can't believe people are still eating clickbait. It's like, it's not 100% clickbait with Christopher Dring's article. It's just incomplete. He doesn't have.
It's not even incomplete. Literally, it's about Black Friday. You keep trying to add more to it.
All the data. I don't think he actually has December's data. Shout outs to Gloria. Thank you for the $10 donor. I don't think he actually has all the data, which he did admit that he doesn't have all the data for Japan. Obviously, he waited for that one. He doesn't have all the December data either, because Circana doesn't have the December data. They don't even have prelim data.
Why would he have December data? It's irrelevant. He's talking about November, not December.
So I don't think Christopher
It would be one thing if he said it didn't sell well in December, but he didn't.
Dring actually got all the data. I think he just was talking about November and what's been reported
That's literally what it's about.
so far in the charts that we got. But I don't think he actually has all December data for every single region.
Why would he? The article wasn't about December.
It's just certain regions that he might have. So yeah.
Yes, for November, not December. No reason to bring up December. You keep bringing up December as a deflection.
Which once again, he did admit on Twitter that he doesn't have every bit of it. But yeah. Once again, I think he did the same thing at the beginning of the Switch launch where he did a 2-week audit.
Oh, that Venom Gamer guy literally just did a comment said, "I think you are being over dramatic about calling them clickbaiters." Oh boy, we all know how Player Essence is
On Switch 2 third-party sales. So it's just every now and then it's gonna pop up with something. It's just gonna happen where it's incomplete or it's not everything or it's just kind of sparse, and then people are gonna, what? No, this is bad, and then people are gonna make their videos. It's same thing happened with Switch 1, so we'll probably get that for the first.
It's called reporting. Maybe you should try it for once.
2 years or so, probably like in year 3 or so. That stuff will probably stop, and I'll just focus on if the games are good or not. Thank you for the big 10. You're now the Hokage, Street Ninja. Says, I think you're being more over dramatic than calling them clickbaiters. I'm being more over dramatic about calling them clickbaiters. I'm being more over dramatic. Oh, I just said that they're.
Why'd you have to repeat it like 3 damn times, my guy? Did it like break your brain? You couldn't believe someone actually dropped that comment? My God, you shouldn't need to say it 3 damn times in a row.
There's some clickbait. There's some stuff that's factual. There's some stuff that's clickbait. That's all I said. I don't think I'm being over dramatic at all.
Of course you're being over dramatic.
Just to let you know, Venom, I've been covering Nintendo for a decade plus.
How does that have anything to do with being over dramatic, my guy? He said that you were being over dramatic about calling them grifters, and now you're like, oh, I've been covering Nintendo. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant.
And I'm not stupid. Like, I know how the business works when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to websites and all that. I know how it works. So trust me, there's a formula of how people make money on YouTube and on all this stuff. And part of it is doing certain things incomplete and doing stuff like this.
Like you do? When you remove the context whenever you report on sales data? Are you narking on yourself over there, Player Essence?
So trust me, I've been around for a long time, my boy. I'm not just making up stuff just to make up stuff. I don't over dramatize.
I mean, the troll never said that you made up anything. He just said that you're overreacting. That's not saying you're lying.
Anything when it comes to stuff like this. I've just said I've been around. So like I said, some of it is true. Like I said, some of the data is accurate, which I acknowledge. If you watch my video, which you didn't, you just came here to tell me I'm over it. No, I'm not. But as I'm looking through, I've researched more. I'm not just talking.
My God, I think you missed the point of live streams. Live streams are not meant to direct people to watch your content. You don't grow on live streams. If you want to be successful like that, you need to have your long videos direct people to your live streams. That's how it works. If someone shows up to your live stream, they're not going to care to watch your long video. If they ask a question, there's no point saying, oh, you must not watch my video, or tell people to go watch your videos. No, if they wanted to watch your video, they already would have.
Out of my neck, guys. I researched more. I looked on Twitter. He has a Twitter account. You can see people questioned him on Twitter, and he admitted to not having every bit of data beforehand.
And you keep saying he didn't have December's, but why would he? The article wasn't about December.
He doesn't have everything. Matt Piscatella doesn't even have the December data. So if Matt Piscatella...
That's irrelevant. Everything that people are covering has nothing to do with December. It was about November.
With Circana, which is accurate data, if he does not have it yet, there's no way Christopher Dring had it ready to go in a video already for that. He doesn't have all the data. So that's all I was saying. So some of it is clickbait, some of it is incomplete, some of it is correct. And he ran the story, which is fine. So it's all good, man. I'm allowed to have my opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion, right?
Okay, but why are you going on this long tangent just because some troll sat there and said that you're overreacting? I have never seen him act like this just from someone saying that.
So
that really got under his skin. That's why he's typing stuff up, trying to find out something.
So yeah, I don't think I'm over dramatizing just because I say that there's some people that are clickbaiting. Some people are, plain and simple. Some people are. Some people are not. Some people are being accurate and reporting. Some people are clickbaiting. So yeah. Shout outs to Glory with another 10. Big love. Because remember before the Switch 2 sold 10 million? Remember what the reports were? Remember what people were saying on Twitter?
That's completely irrelevant. That has nothing to do with what they were talking about. They sat there and brought up the most recent article about the sales being down for Black Friday. So about the 10 million sales, that's completely irrelevant. You're trying to bring stuff up that has nothing to do with it to try to show that you're right when you're not.
Remember what people were saying with some of the reports and what was happening? Remember all of that? And then it sold 10 million. Was I being over dramatic then? You haven't seen anybody clickbait? That's fine. I have. So
I mean, who? Who was clickbaiting? Who was wrong? Who was lying? Tell us.
I'm on the internet more than you. I research more than you. I look at a lot of things more than you. So you haven't. That's cool. And I have.
Congratulations. You haven't shown no proof behind any of this research. Where's your proof?
So it's all good, man. So
Man, this troll has literally got, am I wrong, or has this troll got under him pretty bad? And he's barely even said anything.
You can believe what you want to believe. I can see what I want to see. So it's all good, man. Let's see here. He says, you don't have the same energy either. Where do I have the energy of being crazy when it comes to companies compared to Nintendo?
Oh, it says it right there. Venom Gamer, you don't have the same energy either. Oh boy, is he triggered.
Go ahead and show me the videos that I have of Microsoft or of Sony of me having any type of crazy venom or energy towards those two companies. Go ahead. Link them for me, Venom.
I mean, the person didn't say that. The comment literally says you don't have the same energy either. I mean, that can be taken either way. So I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
Go ahead. Because I already knew one person was going to say, you don't have the same energy either. Show me where I have the energy that.
I mean, if you knew that was going to happen, why didn't you come prepared then? Because I know what's going to happen.
That's crazy for Microsoft or Sony. Go ahead. And I need you to show me now. Like, I don't need you to wait and try to look it up. I need you to tell me the videos, tell me the streams where I have crazy type of energy for Sony or Microsoft. Go ahead.
I mean, the comment didn't say that. All it says, you don't have the same energy either. How the hell do you take that comment saying you don't have the same energy as saying that he's saying you had disdained or angry over something? Are you kidding me?
I'm waiting. I need an answer in about 10 seconds, my boy.
I mean, 10 seconds, that's a little bit short of amount of time. Come on, you can't expect someone to have it right then and there. That's just ridiculous.
Because you said, so do you. So that means you know off the top of your head, right? All right, I need about 10 seconds. 10 seconds I'm going to give you from right now. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, exactly. Baby man
6,
energy. Very true.
5.
He is
4,
he is offensive.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Venom Gamer just sat here and said something at the very bottom. It says, calm down. It takes time to type, which is very true.
Oh. No. Go ahead and tell me.
I mean, that's kind of true. You literally expected him to actually send you links. It could be him or her. I don't really know. But you really expected the troll to be able to send you the links right then and there. Come on, my guy.
Please calm down. It takes time to type. Show me the videos. Tell me what video it was. Tell me where it was that I had that crazy energy and venom for. Go ahead.
Again, the comment never said anything about Venom. Are you looking at their troll name? It says Venom GA. I don't know what the rest of it says, but I think he said Venom Gamer was what he called them.
For Microsoft or Sony with the layoffs and all that. Go ahead. I'm waiting. It says take time to type. You should know. You said that I don't have the same.
I mean, you still have to type. Whether you could know the answer, my guy. Come on, not everybody types super fast. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Energy, so you should know. Go ahead and show me. You should already know. You shouldn't have to. It shouldn't take you too long. If you accuse somebody of something, you should be able to instantly say what it was.
Oh, there was another person, the GRE something. Player S is not piling on with Venom's comments, but you did throw some shade at the PC handhelds in one of your latest videos. I thought that was pretty funny. Very true.
Since you say you don't either, go ahead. It's taking you too much time.
It's been like 10 seconds, my guy. How much time do you think or how much time are you going to give the person? Come on, be realistic.
Tell me, go ahead. I'm waiting. I'll give you more than 10 seconds. How about that? We'll give you 30 seconds. The reason why is I don't want you to go try to look it up or try to look up something to make up something. That's the reason why I wanted to.
Okay, but you said that you knew someone was going to come and say that. So if you could have came prepared, what does it matter if someone went and looked up something? You should be able to combat it anyways if you didn't say it.
Cut down the time because you just said it off the top of your head. You know good and well that there's nothing.
Oh, he finally says something. You will say the PS5 gets a discount, but will never mention the Switch 2 about the aggressive price difference. Oh, that is so true. I am pretty positive. Are you sure, DBZ Nation, this ain't you?
You say the PS5 gets a discount, but will never mention the Switch 2 about aggressive price difference. What the hell are you talking about? What does that have to do with having any type of anger or venom towards a company?
He never said that you had anger or venom. What the hell are you talking about? The comment literally just said you don't keep the same energy either.
What's wrong with you? I already knew it was some BS that you were about to type up. What does that even mean? You will say the PS5 gets a discount, but you will never mention Switch 2 about aggressive price difference.
That's very true. I mean, you don't. That's actually factual. You don't. I have exposed you so many times for that one.
What does that even mean? I don't have any venom for PlayStation 5 having a discount on there. If anything, that's good that it has a discount so more people can buy the system. I made no angry videos or angry write-ups or angry tweets or angry anything about PS5 having a discount. So what? That's good for the consumers. I have 3 PlayStation 5s.
I mean, that's completely irrelevant, but you're literally just adding stuff to what the person said. The person never said that you got angry or that you had venom towards them or anything. Nothing was said there. The literal comment was that you don't keep the same energy either. You're literally adding something and overreacting because you're so triggered. And then you're not even facing what he's saying.
Dummy. Like, what are you talking about? This is why I knew it was BS. All right. Moving along. Anyway, that is not the same. We're talking about being angry.
Wait, did someone say something? I don't see. No, I don't know what he's going off of.
Making scathing videos on something. I made no scathing video on PS5 prices or anything like that.
Oh, and Venom Gamer just said, I never said you had venom.
I made nothing. I made no angry venom towards PS5 or angry anything towards that. There's none. No, there.
And then he said I said your energy is different.
There is no energy difference. No.
There is true. I mean, there is very much energy difference. You literally, when it came time for you to finally say, oh, the PS5 had a fat discount and did so well during the Black Friday, even though Nintendo did not have that, but you never want to mention the price difference when it came to Japan. Come on here, my guy.
That's your mental disability kicking in. Okay.
Oh, and now he has to attack the person. See, this is what happens when he has no logic to combat the person. He literally has to attack him. I've been saying this for like the last, 9 months now? 6 months?
That's the slowness of you kicking in there. That's just your brain that doesn't operate at an efficient level, telling you, Nintendo, he likes all bias. That.
I mean, you are biased, and the way he did that was pretty funny.
That's your Nintendo.
Oh my God. Venom Gamer just sat here and did another one saying, of course, run away from criticism.
It's your Nintendo derangement syndrome kicking in there. That's not anything that I actually did. Like I said, moving along. Let's see here. You said I had the same energy. I do not. There is no same energy. And what you said is idiotic. Like, I didn't have.
Well, he didn't say you have the same energy. He said that you don't keep the same energy. That's what the person says. And then he just left another message saying, no, those are the facts.
Have any bad energy for Sony having a discount? There was no bad energy.
So far from all the comments I read, the person never said that you had bad energy. You're the one that keeps putting that in there.
So yeah. So anyway, of course, run away from criticism. You don't have any criticism. There is no criticism. You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, the person actually did have criticism. They literally said that you don't keep the same energy when it came to the sales, which is factually true.
If you actually had valid criticism, I would say, yeah, you know what, that's true. But you didn't say anything that's real. You just made up something.
No, it's factual that you sat there when you reported on the sales for Black Friday with the PS5. You talked about that fat discount that they got. But when it comes to you ever talking about the sales for the Switch 2 in Japan, you never talk about the fat price difference between them.
To try to talk in the stream, and that's okay because you think that there's something. It's okay. You don't know what you're talking about, and it's fine.
I mean, that's why you couldn't disprove that person one single time. You're trying to say that they don't know what they're talking about, but you couldn't even disprove them. All you've done so far is attack the person, and then you sat here and now you're running away, just like the person said. Of course, run away from criticisms. I love this troll. I really do.
You know, you don't know what you're talking about, and it's fine. We can move on from that. But no, what you said is idiotic. You've proven nothing, and you need to sit down, okay? Just sit down and relax, buddy. Exactly. Nintendo bad. He doesn't have.
I mean, I don't think that that person ever once said Nintendo was bad. Now you're just projecting.
The same energy for what? You didn't prove anything. Or for the price increases and the price drops and the same thing for Nintendo. What the hell does that even mean? Where's the video that I did that? What do you?
You literally did a video where you said that the PS5 got a fat discount, but you never once ever sit here and say that the Switch 2 has a fat price difference between the Japanese and the non-ones.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Now you're gaslighting, saying, "Oh, you can't take criticism." What criticism? You didn't.
No, there was no gaslighting there. I didn't see no gaslighting. Now you're just making stuff up.
Levy any. You just said something that wasn't correct. That's all.
No, they said something was factually correct because I got videos up proving it. That's factual.
You did. You just lied, and then you're trying to pass it off as if it's a fact. It's not. You linked nothing. You said nothing. Nothing that you even made sense. So anyway, like I said, moving along. Just.
Oh, if you wanted to move along, you want to keep going. Trust me, he keeps going. It gets worse.
Sort of wrapping up this weekend. Yeah, it's the mental disability. It's the mental slowness, just kind of catching up with some people. So anyway, as internet's full of dumb people. Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, you are on there, Player Essence. After all, you are on there.
The thing that the thing that I don't like, what I don't like is people making accusations and people saying things that's clearly not true.
Oh, you could tell he is so triggered. See, this bothers him so damn bad. But it was true. I have proof of it. I've exposed you for it. Not just you. I've exposed some of your brethren for it. So trust me, this isn't just you, but you are one of them. Okay? You don't keep the same energy. You literally will not sit here and talk about the Switch 2 doing so well in Japan because of that price difference. Many of us agree that the reason why the PS5 sold so well on Black Friday was because of the damn price cut. But you won't mention about how amazing that it sold in Japan because of their price difference.
That's what I don't like, especially in my own chat. It just seems weird to me.
Now, I think what it is, you just don't like being exposed in your own chat.
When I go to people's chats, if I don't know something 100%, then I don't say it.
Okay. Venom Gamer sat here and did another one. I got to wait.
I did not.
Oh, we got Vetbull Zexel with a $2 super chat. Player Essence is acting like Nicholas Morado. Who's that?
Not write any scathing articles on PlayStation price drops compared to.
That person never said that you did. What are you talking about? That person just said that you don't have the same energy.
I didn't do that. I made no videos angry or scathing. It's nothing like what Jez did with Nintendo. Nothing like it at all. So I don't know where this is coming from, honestly.
Okay, now I can read it. He said that you said for Black Friday, the reason why the PS5 did well because of the price cut, but don't want to bring up the fact that the Japanese sales are so good because of their price cut. Very true. Very true. You did sit here and say that the PS5 got a fat discount. You were implying that's the reason why it sold well.
You said Black Friday, the reason why PS5 did well is because price cut. Don't worry to bring up the fact Japan sales were so good in their price cut. That is not scathing.
The person never said it was scathing. You are the one that keeps adding scathing to it.
That is called analysis. Yes, PS5 did
That's called bias fake analysis.
really good this Black Friday because of a price cut. Yes, if
Exactly. There you go.
you discount something and it sells good because of a price cut, that means it's good. Now, PlayStation 5 was going to sell okay or good anyway,
No one said that it wasn't.
but with the discount, it's going to sell even better.
Exactly. Just like with the Japan sales for their Switch 2.
That's the reason why. That's not scathing. That's not the same.
They never said it was scathing. He just literally just dropped another comment saying, I never said you were angry.
That's not, there's nothing wrong with me having that analysis. Everybody had that same analysis. Oh,
It's irrelevant. Yes, many people had that analysis, but they're also willing to point out that the Japanese sales are so good because of the price cut. The person isn't talking about everybody else. He's talking to you.
PS5 did a lot better this holiday because of the discounts.
This is all deflection. See, now it's finally clicking in his head what's going on. It took him a second to finally realize. Now he's realizing that he's actually exposed.
Everybody had that same analysis. That's not anything scathing. That's not anything. That's not bad energy. There's nothing.
They never said that it was bad energy. They literally have said multiple times that they never said Venom. They never said that you were angry.
There's no problem with me saying that. Like, everybody had that same analysis. Oh man, PS5 with those discounts did a lot better.
Okay, then why don't you say it with the Switch 2 then? How hard is that?
Am I not correct? What's the problem here? What's the problem? What's the problem here? Just like Switch did well because of the cheaper unit, Switch 1 or Switch 1 did well because
Okay, so Venom Gamer said, just like the Switch did well because of the cheaper unit. I'm going to take a wild guess that the person forgot to put a 2 there because they've been talking about the Switch 2 this whole damn time.
of the cheaper unit. Okay, what's your it's not that it's a cheaper unit. It's literally that.
It is cheaper. When you have one unit that's $450 and another unit that's like $318, that's cheaper. Do you not understand what the word cheaper means?
That's the price. The
It doesn't matter. It's still cheaper.
economics and the things of a cheaper Japanese language model only compared to a worldwide discount. Those are
It's the same damn thing. The units, I mean, not the discount in that one. No, one is a discount, one is an actual price thing. So it is different. You are correct.
two completely different things.
As someone tried to say, it's not cheaper in Japan. No, it is cheaper in Japan. It's a region adjusted price. It doesn't matter. It's still cheaper. Factually, it's cheaper. You guys are idiots.
Those are two completely different things. Japan, Switch 1 did well in Japan. It did really good in Japan. The DS did really good in Japan.
That's irrelevant. They're not talking about the DS. They're not talking about the Switch 1. They're talking about the Switch 2 because of that massive price difference.
Those systems do really good in Japan. DS did really good in Japan. Switch 1 did really good in Japan. Switch 2 was going to do well no matter what. Now, is it selling potentially better because of that? Yeah, maybe, but
No, there's no maybe about it. That is factually the reason why that it is selling better.
I don't know. We never had
You do know. Use some common sense, my guy.
it at a cheaper price. So we don't know how it was going to do or not. I can't say how it was going to do compared to that or not, because that's what it was. That's what it is. The economics of Japan, the yen is weaker. There's so many socioeconomic.
All that is completely irrelevant. There are many other countries. Go look at China. Literally, their annual income is less than what Japan is. Okay, and they still don't get that price drop. They still have to pay $446.
And other type of macroeconomic factors when it comes to a Japanese language only model in a place where the average salary is lower, the yen is lower.
Okay, go to Vietnam. Go to China, where they're both made at. Guess what? Their annual income is less than what Japan is, and they still in Vietnam has to pay more than $450 where they're made, for crying out loud. In China or in Hong Kong is $446.
There's all different types of economic factors.
All that is completely irrelevant. There are other countries that are not doing that good, and they still got to pay full price. Only Japan gets this treatment.
With the Nintendo Switch 2. These are things that you don't understand,
Obviously, you don't understand them either there.
but you look at things in one way, black or white, and I look at things from an analyst because I
From a biased person, let's get that correct. You don't look at it from an analysis. An analysis is supposed to be non-biased. That you are not.
understand the macroeconomics of Japan in terms of
Oh, he is so triggered right now. You don't even know what you're talking about, man.
how much people make. It's a completely different thing than the US and Europe. Average salary.
Okay, it's not just the US and Europe. Go to Vietnam, go to China. Only country that gets a special treatment when it comes to the Switch 2 is Japan.
The price of the yen, the value of the yen, things like that factor into how well a system is going to do. But in Japan, Nintendo's been doing really well regardless. So I don't know how well it would have done if it was a bit more expensive or not. I don't know how.
It's common sense, literally player essence. If they could have sat here and charged it at $450 and got away with it, they would have done it. They gave them a cheaper unit because they knew they couldn't afford the full price, or they would have just done the full price.
How well it was going to do. That's just an assumption. But I think that it's pretty obvious that having a
Oh, Venom Gamer just sat here and did, because he said he's talking about the Switch 2, like I said, and then he was like, oh, you're just moving the goalposts. Exactly. That's what he's been doing. He's been moving the goalposts and deflecting the whole damn time.
discount on the PS5 made it do better this holiday season.
Yeah, just like with the Switch 2, getting a cheaper unit makes it do better since launch. Agreed.
Sure, could the Switch 2 have done not as good without the Japanese language only and it was more expensive? Maybe that wouldn't do as
There's no maybe. It wouldn't have done as good. Not nearly as good. Or they would have released it at that price.
good, but chances are it still does really good considering Nintendo's track record in Japan. But I don't know. It never launched otherwise when it comes down to it. Pretty much everyone's just buying that model. So nothing scathing about what I said.
Again, you're the one that keeps projecting. They never said scathing.
There's nothing that's
Oh, I love this video too, Bettbles Exel. This is one of my favorites.
scathing at all about that. So yeah. You look at things from a biased stand? No, that's not biased. That's
You do look at things from a biased stand. That is very true. Good job, Venom Gamer, for calling him out. Venom Gamer, he is not letting this person up. He is pushing him, and you could tell Player Essence does not like it.
you not understanding at all the macroeconomics of Japan and why they even have a
You don't even understand the macroeconomics. We all know why they have a cheaper unit. We all understand why. It is not a hard thing to figure out. It's because Nintendo cares about Japan over everyone else, so they have to give them a cheaper unit, knowing that they can't afford them. And yes, it's because of their economy. Yes, it's because of their yen. But guess what? China, the economy's worse. Their money is worse. Same thing in Vietnam. They still got to pay full price.
Japanese language model only. That's not it at all. That's not it at all, 100%. The reason why Japan, in terms of Switch 2, does so well is because of the games. It was going to do well no matter what. Now, I don't know how much.
Well, I actually have a video coming out tomorrow. Literally, I'm not kidding you guys. I did not know this, and I just found this one out. All of Nintendo games are literally cheaper in Japan. While we're stuck here paying $70, $80, they're only having to pay $50 to $57 for those games, for the digital versions. That's how bad it is.
How much better it was going to do or not. I have no idea. I don't know. It would have still.
Oh, he sat here and said something. He's like, and it's obvious the reason that it sold so well in Japan is because of the cheaper unit. Facts, right there, facts.
Probably did really good. Chances are it probably would still do good because Nintendo has the IPs like Pokemon and Zelda and Mario that sell the system. So yeah, I never said that the PS5's only doing good because of the sales. I
don't think that person said it either. He said that person sat there and said, if I remember correctly, that you said that it did so well, not only well. Come on here.
said that. That's once again your mental disability kicking in.
I mean, the other person didn't say that either. That's just you projecting and deflecting because you're losing so damn bad to a troll that you can't even combat with. This troll literally has you backed into a corner and is hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's your mental disability kicking in. I never said PS5 wouldn't do good without the sales. I never said that. Never said that at all. I
don't recall any of the comments that person put in there said that either.
Said PS5's only doing good because of sales. Never said that. I said that it had a really good holiday because of the discount. The extra $100 discount after price increases definitely helped out. But I never said that it wouldn't do good without them or anything.
I don't recall any of the comments. Now you're just adding stuff to it and you're rambling on because you know, and then this man is triggered. He cannot handle it.
Once again, your mental disability kicking in, you know? So yeah, that's it. In Japan, I think they just don't like PS.
Oh, the person said another one, said, you don't understand it. Also, the reason why the games sell so well right now is because they also get cheaper games. Factually true.
As much, so cheaper model made no impact. Likewise, Japan prefers Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, because Japan has a cheaper model PS5 right now, right? How's the sales for the cheaper model PS5 doing?
The PS5 games aren't cheaper, though. That's one thing that you're negating. If you want to get Ghost of Yote, they don't get it at a cheaper price. They don't get it at $50 like they get Nintendo games.
Venom, how's the sales for the cheaper model PS5 right now? Go ahead and answer that question. I'm not having a mental breakdown.
I mean, Venom Gamer literally called him out and said, you're the one who had a mental breakdown. And he was just like, I'm not having a mental breakdown. I don't think that person said you're having one right now. He said that you're the one who had a mental breakdown. Oh my God, this is fucking awesome. Oh my God, this troll is a legend right now.
Answer my question. How is the cheaper model PS5 doing? Is it selling better than the Switch 1? Is it selling better than the Switch 2? They've got a cheaper model. Is it doing really good because it's cheaper? Just answer the question. How's the cheaper model PS5 doing in Japan? It's cheap. How's it doing?
Oh, Venom Gamer just here said, I never said that you said that. I'm assuming they must be talking about him saying that it was only going to sell that well.
Just answer the question. That's all I want. How is it doing really good because it's a cheaper model?
We'll see what they have to say.
See what I'm talking about?
I mean, you got to give them time to literally type it up. Come on, Player Essence.
Let's see here. I'm not gonna debate this guy. This guy has no idea what he's talking about.
I mean, literally, this guy has been proving you wrong. You have literally lost, and you want to start a debate thing on Thursday.
He just makes, once again, he makes up stuff to say you're just biased.
You agreed with him. You literally agreed with him. So how did he make it up? You just don't like that he called you out.
I don't have the same energy. The energy that I was talking about is a scathing.
Doesn't matter what energy you were talking about. That person literally said you don't keep the same energy. And then they literally said the reason why you don't keep the same energy.
Indictment of a company over something that you don't like. I had no scathing indictment over Sony of a price drop. I simply gave my own personal analysis on the sales.
You gave a very biased analysis. There's a difference.
Of over the holiday. That's all I did. And this guy tried to make it seem as if I was having some type of angry analysis or something.
No, that's you that's trying to make it seem like that, not that person.
Then it's weird. It's goofy.
No, I'm not kidding you there, Hyperstar Cage. They are literally getting them for $50, literally.
Anyway, he's right, OJ. Definitely Nintendo fanboy. Shout outs. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate you, KJ. That's the easy way. You know what also is the easy way of doing things? Just calling me a fanboy. That's just ad hominem. So that doesn't.
I mean, okay, it was someone else. I'm about to say, I didn't think Venom Gamer actually did it. And the Venom Gamer says the games on the PS5 are not cheaper like the Nintendo games. That is true.
Prove your point either. So yeah. Games on the PS5 are not cheaper like Nintendo games. No, I want you. And no, they're cheaper.
No, they're not. They're not. If you go look at Ghost of Yote in Japan right now, it is not $50. So no, it's not.
The PS5 gets discounts all the time.
The games
you know?
They didn't say the PS5. They said the games. Maybe you should learn how to read.
Cheaper just because you converted yen to USD.
Yeah.
It is. Literally, if you convert yen to USD, it comes to be $50 for some of the Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The games aren't just. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know the economics of Japan. He has no idea.
Doesn't matter. It's common sense.
But once again, it's all good. It is all good. So never said you were angry. What are you talking about then? Then how is it the same energy? Please.
They literally put it in there. They said that you sat here, talked about the fat discount that PlayStation 5 got over Black Friday, but whenever it comes to the sales of the Switch 2, you don't sit here and ever bring up the fact about that fat discount or the fat cheaper unit difference in price. How much more clearer could the guy have been? You must have like a comprehension problem or something.
Explain to me. You're saying that I never said the same thing with Sony. I never did this. I never said you were angry. That was the whole point. So I want to know, what is your point? Your point is from a biased standpoint, but me giving an analysis of.
Oh, Venom Gamer just literally did another one that said, but just run away like you always do. Oh, I love this troll. I really do.
It did better because of it was with the holiday discount. Everybody gave that same analysis. Everybody said PS5 did a lot better the holiday because they had a discount, and it was.
That's irrelevant. Doesn't matter if everybody said it. Okay, did everybody sit here and say that the PS5 got a fat discount, but didn't sit there and mention on how cheaper the Switch 2 unit is in Japan?
A good discount, so more people picked up the PS5. Every PlayStation fans had that analysis. Colin Moriarty had that analysis. Xbox people had that analysis. Everybody had that analysis that I had. So what is your issue with me saying that? What I want to know what your issues when.
I'm assuming that the issue is because you didn't hold Nintendo to the same standard. You didn't sit here and talk about the aggressive price difference.
Other PlayStation fans, other people, and analysts had that.
Again, this is all this is deflecting. Oh, he literally sat here and just dropped another one saying the economics of Japan are irrelevant. I mean, that's true.
Matt Piscatella, everybody had that same analysis. So what's the problem? What's the issue with me saying that when other people said the same thing?
My God, this is irrelevant. All this is deflecting. Can you stop deflecting for once? Literally, someone just said, Steve something said, bro got a username like it's 1997. So edge, so cool, Venom. There you go. That's true.
What's your issue with me saying that? Let's see. Even if you're a fanboy, doesn't change the facts. Yeah. Venom is a perfect name, poisoning the comment section with BS. Yeah, like I said, it's okay. I mean, I think at this point we've definitively proved that he has no idea what he's talking about.
I mean, I think he proved that you didn't know what you were talking about. You're the one that got triggered over it, and he was calling you out like crazy.
If you have the same energy, you would mention why the sales are so good in Japan because the price cut. It doesn't have a price cut. That was the price from the beginning.
Doesn't matter. It's still a cheaper unit. Okay, do you not understand?
Different places have different prices. That was the price from the beginning, so there was no price cut.
Yes, the original one is $450. They cut the price to give them a cheaper unit. Literally did.
In Japan, that was the price of the Japan. It's not a multi-language model.
Doesn't matter whether it's multi-language or it's region locked. It's completely irrelevant. It's the same console, same hardware, same specs. There's nothing different about it.
It's a Japanese.
It's not cheaper to make. It's literally less software. That's all. Technically, my guess is they probably embedded a software that only allows it to be in Japan. But I guarantee you that Nintendo could probably bypass that somehow and turn it into a multi-language one.
His only model. So there is no price cut. That's the price.
There is. The standard price is $450. They cut the price down to $320 to give to Japan. That's literally what they did
from the beginning. So no. That there is no price cut. So
yes, there is.
So that was the.
I'll be saying that all you're doing is deflecting. Very true.
Price from the very beginning. So.
Oh, trust me, he gets even more triggered. I promise you.
That was the price from the beginning.
I mean, all this laughing is him just coping. It's literally because he's suffering from cognitive dissonance.
Says, can we not use the disability to clown people? It's wrong to educate him.
Exactly. Someone just sat here and called his ass out for it.
I'm saying that he has a slowness in his brain that's causing him to act a certain way. I'll say that again. There is definitely a slowness in his brain that's acting him to cause a certain way.
Oh, Venom Gamer. No, you proved you don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you're qualified to be talking on this one. Oh my God, Player S is going to get triggered.
So that's what's causing him to act up like he's doing right now. But it's fun. We don't really.
I mean, they haven't acted up. You're the one that's been attacking this person the whole time.
We have a ton to talk about today, so I don't mind entertaining him for a little bit. I think it's funny, to be honest. It doesn't matter. It's still a cheaper unit. Okay, and that's great.
Oh, he completely skipped over saying, no, you proved you don't know what you're talking about. He completely skipped over that one. And it's true. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still a cheaper unit. Still true. The standard price was $450. They cut the price and gave him a cheaper unit, plain and simple.
It could have helped. Absolutely, it could.
It's not it could have. It did help. That's just fact.
Have helped, but I don't know if that's the only reason. I can't.
I guarantee you, if someone here would have sat here and said, oh no, the PS5, the discount could have helped, but we don't know for certain if it would have still sold or not.
Definitively say that's the only reason why it's doing so well when the
That's the factual reason.
Switch 1 did really well, and Nintendo's games really sell really well. Nintendo's been doing well in Japan for a long time with portable units or high.
Well, my guess is, if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to assume that this is not the first time they've gotten cheaper units and the games were cheaper, if I have to make a guess.
Hybrid units. So I can't say definitively that's the reason why it's doing well. I don't.
No, you can. You can.
I don't know what you want me to say, but I'm not going to sit there and say the only reason why it's doing well is this. What do you want me to say on?
Oh, the person just sat there and said, you're the one that had a mental breakdown, so there must be something wrong with you. Oh my God, that's good.
On that one, I don't know. That was the price that they had from the very beginning, so it was going to do well regardless. So
no, if it could have done well at the 450, then they would have put it at 450, but they didn't.
How much worse would it have done? Do we know? There's no measure for me to say that how well it would have done or not. That's the price that we had from the beginning. Japan is a different economy. The yen is very weak.
That's completely irrelevant. You keep bringing up the economics, the yen. That would make sense if every country was like that. If they literally price the Switch 2 accordingly to every country, but they don't.
Average salary is weaker in Japan compared to other countries. So the average money that people have to spend on games and stuff is different. Everything's different in Japan. So yeah, I don't know what you want me to say, man. Let's see. It did help. Let's see.
Oh, he completely skipped over the one about the mental breakdown again. But Venom Gamer did say it did help. Let's use some common sense.
Use some common sense. Okay. And that's fine. I think I've had videos where I said that the fact that they have a language only model that's a difference in price definitely is good for that, considering the economy and the weak yen. I think I've had a video saying that as well.
No, I don't recall any video you ever putting out. Now, I'm pretty positive if someone pressed you, you probably have said, oh, it is good for them because of their economy, probably, but that's completely irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Which I don't think you've watched. So
I mean, I would love to see this video. I've been covering you for almost 9 months now. I have yet to see this video.
Know what you want me to say. And once again, that's not the same energy. There's nothing scathing about that. I didn't write anything scathing, so I don't know.
I mean, the person never dropped a comment about you being scathing. You're just projecting at this point because you've lost.
Why you're comparing it to Jez. It all goes back to what Jez said, right? Why are you saying that I don't have the same energy as Jez had when there was nothing like?
I mean, the person literally just said, you don't keep the same energy either, gave the reasoning behind it, but you're trying to do whatever you can do to try to make it seem like you're intelligent when you're clearly not.
I didn't write anything scathing about PS5, so you don't have any point. I don't know why we've been going on this for like what, 10 minutes now, 15 minutes. You still don't have a point. Like, you still really have no point. Many countries' economies are not good and still have to pay full price. The price, like I said, I don't know all the prices and all the different economies.
Well, I do know some of the prices, but if you go, I like to use China and Vietnam as an example because that's where they're made. And literally, China, the economy is worse. Their money is worse than Japan. What they make as a national annual income is less in a year than what Japan makes, and they still have to pay. If you're in Hong Kong and you want to get one in Hong Kong, it's $446. In Vietnam, it's over $450 for their unit, and they're made there.
Economies in terms of how they do things and what that translates out to, and the trade routes.
This is all, well, trade routes. If you sit here in tariffs, if you go to Vietnam and you go to China, there is none. There is no tariffs if you sell those units that were made in Vietnam, there's no tariffs. The trade routes way less than Japan. Now you're just deflecting.
Tariffs can also affect that as well too. The PS5 isn't the same.
There is no tariffs in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a free market, no tariffs.
Price in every single region. The Switch 1 isn't the same price in every single region.
I mean, you guys aren't talking about the Switch 1. You guys are talking about the Switch 2. Now you're just bringing up stuff that has nothing to do with it.
As well, Switch 1 is more expensive here than it is in Japan, or that it is in.
Yeah, but if last time I checked, it's a very small difference. We're not talking about a massive gap like the Switch 2 is.
Other countries. So yeah, other prices are affected too in terms of tariffs and other things. So Switch 1 is not the same price in every single region as well. So yeah, once again, you have no point. No, you didn't make any points.
Venom Gamer said, keep deflecting. I have made plenty of points. There's a reason why he's not reading off the full thing, because he's looking bad right now. And I think he knows it.
Actually, you made 0 points, Venom Gamer. You made 0 points. But I will say this. Here's what I will say. If you feel that strongly about it, we have a debate show coming up. If you feel super strongly about it, we have a debate show coming up. And if you
I mean, my guy, you don't got to keep repeating yourself. I know that he broke your brain this bad, but come on, my guy, let's settle down before you try to challenge people.
want to come through and get on the voice chat and debate in that type of way, we're going to do it. So hold all your points till then, and let's see if you can do the same thing actually speaking about it. So hold your thoughts, okay? That's right. You don't know. Only
Oh, man. Venom Gamer just literally said, that's right. You don't know. Only Japan gets that big of a price cut, which is very true.
Japan gets big price cuts. Well, like I said before, the Switch 1, there was no price cut for the Switch 2.
There is a price cut. The standard is $450. They gave them the same unit that can only be in one language at $320.
That's the price that it was for the Japanese only language model. And once again, Switch 1 also has different prices in different regions.
It's not that big of a difference, though. That's what you're negating to tell people. And you guys are, and currently, the Switch 1 doesn't matter anymore. It's about the Switch 2.
As well. Like, the price for the Switch 1 is higher here than it is in other countries because of tariffs and because of other things. So they did increase the price of the Switch 1 here in the US, but in other countries, it's not. So
yes, congratulations. That still has nothing to do with what you guys are talking about.
there's no reason to call in. This has been embarrassing for you. And
oh my God, this is hilarious. Venom Gamer just said, there is no reason to call in. This has been embarrassing for you, and this isn't even me cooking. Oh, that's the best comeback ever.
this isn't even me cooking. My man, you're cooking some dookie soup. If you
Dookie soup.
You've been embarrassing me. Literally nobody here agrees with you.
Oh, trust me, plenty of people over here agree with him.
Like nobody would agree with you otherwise. You have not been cooking. You've been cooking some dookie soup. But hey, it's all good. You can pump yourself up as a blank avatar. That's hilarious.
I mean, a blank avatar has nothing to do with it. I mean, whether he has an avatar on there, I'm assuming he's talking about the profile picture, it means absolutely nothing. The guy literally said, there is no reason to call in. Why would that person call in when they completely embarrassed you already? And they didn't even really embarrass you. You embarrassed yourself.
But you're not going to call in because you're scared. That's the reason why you're not going to call in. You have the fake bravado of like a 5-year-old trying to step up to like like their big brother or something like.
My guy, there's nothing big about you. You literally have little man syndrome.
Yeah. But yeah, you wouldn't call in because you're scared, and it's okay. You don't have to call in. But good stuff with the cooking. Good stuff with the.
I mean, the person didn't even say that they cooked you. They said this isn't even them cooking. You just don't know how to read.
Cooking. If you were cooking though, you would call in and you would bring all these points. But we all know how you are. I think at this point you're just I wouldn't even say sophisticated. I think you're an interesting troll.
I mean, if we're being honest, have we ever seen Player Essence call somebody an actual interesting troll?
I think you're an interesting troll. How about that? More like what this man's cooking some doo-doo soup. Oh my God, the price! You didn't mention the price cut. There is no price cut. It doesn't matter that there's.
I mean, I don't remember them saying it doesn't matter.
You're the type of person that gets held back then brags about it in school. Like,
see, I mean, literally this whole time he has attacked this troll this whole damn time. The troll never attacked him once. That's the funny part.
then brags about being bigger and older than everybody in class. You're the type of person that gets held back and be like, "Yo, I'm the big dog in here." You're the type of person that gets a C on a test and talks about how I passed.
Oh, Venom Gamer just said you would just run away like you did before. That's funny.
You're the type of person that solves a crossword puzzle and pat yourself on the back. You're the type of person who thinks that they're smart when you play brain training. You know, brain.
Okay, we get it, my guy. You have to keep attacking someone because you can't even beat them logically. That's the funny part. That person literally exposed you for a fraud. That's the funny thing.
Brain age. Let's see here. More like cooking nothing burger. Scores for sauce. Yeah, he didn't really have much, bro. You have the same energy with skated energy, just like Jez. What did I say? Skating
They never said that. Now you're just projecting again.
on the PlayStation. Nothing. I didn't say you said anything angry. I didn't say you were angry. What? That was the whole point. The whole point was that.
No, the point was when they sat here in the comments said you don't keep the same energy. Then you asked how, and they literally explained how. Not my fault that you're too stupid to realize it.
And I was angry like Jez is scathing about Nintendo. You don't have the same energy. What energy? What? Because you think that I didn't give energy about a price cut? Everybody had the same analysis that I had when it came to PS5 and with the
Completely irrelevant.
sales. Literally everybody had the same analysis, but it's a problem for me. But when I say it, it's a problem. Everybody else can say it and it's just fine. But if I say, oh, PS5 did really good because of the discounts, it helped it do really good, it's a problem. I'm biased and I'm this and I'm that. Literally everybody had the
You are biased. Literally, I've proven it. That guy's proven it.
same analysis. But it's a problem when I say it. There wasn't any of the same energy. There was no
Venom Gamers, because he doesn't want to read out the whole thing, I'm guessing. I was just saying that you don't keep the same energy, keep deflecting like you always do. And if I call in, you will just run away like you did before. That's very true.
There was nothing. I never said anything scathing. So the energy of scathing was not there, Venom. Their energy was scathing was not there. So you don't keep the same energy. I wasn't angry. There was no scathing energy. What are you talking about?
The person never said you were angry. Do you not know how to read or comprehend anything?
So yeah, like it's okay, man. It's okay. You got held back. It's fine. Let's see. There was no scathing energy in the first place, so I don't know why you're saying I don't keep the same energy. What energy? I never had any negative energy for the PS5 and its sales and how it did. There was no negative energy to begin with. So yeah. And if I call, you'll just run away like you did before. Come prove it. Come prove it. I'm down for you to come prove it.
Oh, Venom Gamer just dropped another one saying, I noticed you're ignoring the rest of what I said. Keep being a coward.
But it's okay, man. I think you're feeling a little bit embarrassed today because I said that you got held back. I said that you...
I mean, never once the person ever attacked you, so I don't see how you can say they feel embarrassed. You're the one that has to attack the person because you couldn't combat them with actual logic and facts.
Pat yourself on the back for completing crossword puzzles. So I can see why maybe you're a little bit salty. You're a little bit... You have a little bit of venom, you know? Because I kind of lent into you a little bit because you're being a complete weirdo. But it's okay. You have the same energy. You have the same energy. You don't bring the same energy. No, I don't. I said everything was fine. All I said was that it did good over the holiday. You didn't bring up the Nintendo Switch 2.
You don't. You don't ever bring up the price difference. And then you try to move the goalposts every damn time.
Price cut there. There was no price cut. I don't care. It's the same. It's the same thing. No, it's not. One's a holiday sale, and I didn't even say that it wouldn't do good without a price cut. I didn't say that. There is no relation.
Oh, Venom Gamer just said, I'm not the one that is salty. I mean, true. I have not read a single comment that they have dropped that made me think that they were salty.
There's no relation to me saying that the sales did good for the PS5. The PS5 would have sold good even without a price cut. It would have sold good. It would have sold good without it. I just said that it did extra good because the price cut helped it do extra good, but it probably would have sold well without a price cut. Probably would have did decent and did okay without it too. PS5 sells pretty good over the holidays. It always sells good for the most part. So, yeah. And I said that many times.
I don't think you did. I think you're just projecting at this point. I don't remember if you did.
I'm not the one. You sound a bit salty and you're scared. You're scared to come on and talk.
I mean, I don't see how you could think. Am I wrong? Did any of the comments make it seem like the person was salty?
On here. I'm not going to run. Feel free to come through. I'm right here. Let's see here. You're definitely salty though. You're definitely upset and salty because
usually when someone is upset and they got to keep saying, oh no, now you're just gaslighting the person.
Once again, you have no actual point. I never said that the PS5 wouldn't do good without sales. I never said that.
Oh, Venom Gamer said it is the same thing. This is you just damage controlling for Nintendo. Very true.
There's no video of me saying that the PS5 wouldn't do good if it didn't have sales. I just said it did extra good, obviously.
I don't recall there being a comment where that person said that you said that. So now you're just definitely projecting. At this point, just take the L already. You are literally digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole.
But I never said that it wouldn't do good without it. So there is no comparison to Switch 2. There is no comparison. I never said that it wouldn't do as good. I never said I wasn't salty. Now, here's the thing that I would say that, because I like this topic because I think it's fun. Here's the thing. If I said, you would have a point, Venom. Here's why your logic sucks. Why it's a bad thing. Here's why your
Okay, let's hear it. Go on. I will allow it. Continue.
logic is bad. If I said the only reason why PS5 did good over the holiday because of the price drop, and the only reason why it's going to do well because it's not doing it like the prices and all that, then you'd have a point. Because then you can say, oh, well, Nintendo has a cheaper price point and
They never said that, though. That's the thing. Never once in their comments did they say that you said the only reason why it's did well. You literally said that it sold well because of the price cut. You literally have said that. You never said that it only sold well. So that's not even their logic. They never once even commented. That is literally you projecting because you're losing so badly.
whatever, but I never said that. So there's no comparison. I never said that at all. I gave the same analysis everybody else gave.
Again, that's completely irrelevant.
So that'd be the only thing. Oh, you're a sock account for DBZ Nation. I think you're a sock for DBZ Nation. You're that same guy. Or are you I ran away from him? No, he was a clout chaser.
No, you did run away from him. And you know, DBZ Nation said this is not him. That this is not a sock account or anything. This is not him. That's the funny part.
All he wanted to do was to get on here to promote his own thing, and he didn't have anything. He sent me an email, and the email that he sent me was, I want to debate you on console wars.
No, that email did not say that. You literally read the email or some of the questions off on your live stream. Okay, the first one said, I want to debate, well, I guess it could be considered console war, but he said he wanted to debate PlayStation versus Nintendo. You said no. You told him to send you back another email, and he said, okay, I will send you another email. He said he wanted to debate the price of Mario Kart World. He wanted to debate other things that I can't exactly remember. So no, it was not all console warring. You're full of shit. You're being heavily disingenuous. That's why you took the stream down.
What he wanted to debate on, about sales and console wars. I said, I'm not going to debate on console.
I mean, you always said that you want to debate people when it came to sales, so you just said he wanted to debate on sales.
Wars, you're an idiot. And that's the reason why I didn't debate him, because he's a complete moron. And he wanted to debate console war sales. I'm not going to debate console war sales. That's stupid. So that's the reason why. But I'm thinking, are you a sock account for him or anything? But yeah, that DBZ Nation guy is a complete idiot. He sent me an email.
If he was an idiot, why didn't you sit there and debate him? Come on, it should have been an easy win if you actually thought that. There's a reason why you ran away and hid. Oh, Venom Gamer just said you're always clout chasing. Very true. You are always clout chasing. You know, you're complaining about DBZ Nation clout chasing. Guess what? You have no clout to chase. Let's be honest. Stop the cap. You don't have the clout anymore. You haven't had the clout since, I mean, you had a little bit of clout when I debated you, but you don't have no clout. None at all. That's why you're clout chasing on attending.
His email was, let's debate console wars. And I'm like, I'm not debating console wars, you moron. So
then you should have picked the topics. You're the one that challenged him.
So yeah.
And now I think he's realizing that he's losing.
But yeah, I think it's time for you to just, I think at this point, we gotten to the point where it's gotten a little bit, you're definitely upset because now you're just saying I'm running from somebody who wanted to debate console wars. So I think it's just time for a little timeout, man.
Nah, I'm not getting the gist that they're upset. You're the one that, see, the funny thing is, how many times have we heard him say, you know what, if we're going to continue this debate, I need you to drop a super doll or a super chat. You know, we have always seen him. He doesn't even do that. He goes immediately to saying, oh, I'm going to time you out, because he knows that he lost. He knows that he got completely obliterated.
I think it's time for you to just relax for a bit. I've been on you for like, what, 20 minutes now? Like I said, we don't have much to talk about, so it's entertaining for the stream, but we're going to go ahead and give it a break. We're going to go ahead and give you a break, man. About 30 minutes. If you're still here, that's fine. We're going to give you about a 30-minute timeout, man. Venom, just take a little timeout at this point. I think you're just, at this point, you're upset. You're salty, and you're a little upset about what's going on because you're bringing up somebody that's apparently you have nothing to do.
I mean, it's factual. He just brought up facts. You challenged him to a debate, and he's like, why? You ran away before?
Do with, and you're saying you ran from him. We're talking about you. Why are you talking about another man? That's sus.
He's just bringing up a fact that you ran away and hit. I get it, man. You're angry that you lost. You're angry you got embarrassed. And trust me, he goes on for a while about this situation, but I'm not going to react to the whole thing because we just don't have the time.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're